Crossage is a strategy role-playing game available for the PlayStation 3 and published by NIS America. Set in a dream universe, York and Miko are lost without the slightest clue of their whereabouts and are in search of returning home. On their way, they encounter a girl by the name of May, who requests of them to help spare and release the wandering souls. The two accept her offer, and over time, others join the three in their quest. For me, the gameplay is probably what contains most of the negative aspects within the game, but on the contrary, it is innovative to a certain degree. Being able to perform your tactics without any enemy interference unless you end your turn, not having to worry much about random encounters because you can escape with ease unharmed, and there being various methods of attacking. Two of the most notable are performed by pressing a button for the standard move, or by performing a chain which is done using two of the characters. But if it weren't for the confusing menus during combat, then this would have been a pretty interesting experience. It can be overwhelming to work your way around them at the beginning, though over time you'll probably have become used to having found everything efficiently. Plus, I'm baffled as to why you lose AP from switching or shifting characters. Characters with long-distance attacks may be rendered useless depending on where they're positioned, and if you're completely drained of all your AP, you cannot use any items. When outside of combat, you'll be exploring the environment in search of triggering new events or scattered souls that will provide freebies. There's plenty of playable characters, original and from other game franchises. Capcom's Darkstalkers, Namco Bandai's Artanelico, and Nipponichi Software's Disgaea to name a few, as well as the save point which serves as your stop for an item creation, an item shop, upgrading equipment, reviving unconscious allies, etc. But ironically, the save point doesn't exactly allow you to save progress, instead you rely on the battle diary. The character art is nicely done with vivid detail in addition to a blend of different art styles. However, during cutscenes it's a shame that excluding facial animations there really is no change aside from the character staying in a fixed pose. And while I'm on the topic of visual aspects, the 2D sprites are tolerable enough to look at, but are still pretty outdated for the standards of a PS3 release. For the audio, the soundtrack was nice and the voice acting acceptable to listen to, though you can switch between having either Japanese or English dialogue. Crossage is a fairly good game. Fans of strategy and RPGs could consider giving this one a look. However, it is likely others not fans or familiar with either genre will be turned off instantaneously by the game's flaws.